Hello everybody, Kirk here with Space Pickle Designs, and Happy New Year! This should be going up New Year's Eve, so maybe you're just sitting around waiting for it to turn midnight. But I did want to put out a little video for you, and I wanted to start by packing up Debbie's giveaway order. And so, Debbie, if you're watching and you want to be surprised about what you're going to get, then please click off this video and come back to it when you get your package. All right, so I will wait. Give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you are staying here, that means you kind of want to see what's in Debbie's package. And so I think I'm just gonna put in some extra goodies. So we are gonna start with the Softflex kit, of course, right? And the Xeron pliers. So let's just make sure these looking good. All right, no scuffage. It's looking pretty good. I do want to keep it in its original packaging because they were so nice to send that to me. So this is really the meat of the giveaway, but I do want to give a couple extra freebies. And so I definitely will be giving some stickers, a keychain, and a couple business cards in case you want to like give them out. This just has basically my socials on there so that people can find me. But you know, just so people that may like free beading videos can find me. And I also wanted to give her 2 of my mixes. And so this is the Coastal Highway mix. I love this mix so much. This one is the Czech Twist mix, and both of these are still available in my shop, but I really love this one. I'm sad that she's not selling as well as I thought that she would, but I think she's just so gorgeous. I want to put those in there. So those are the 2 of the big mixes, and then this really cool pair of earrings. So I made a couple videos using, I think this was a bargain bead box, but I made like 10 pair of earrings out of this kit, and I loved every single one of them, and so it's been hard for me to give these away, but I'm gonna do it. So I think this is one of the last pairs that I have, and then I think from Bead Miss we should give away one of the adjustable bracelets. And so I picked this beautiful vintage kind of silver tone one. This one's probably my favorite one out of the whole batch. So let's go ahead and put her together. So I'll just slip her in here. And I do like to put a little sticker. These are what my older stickers looked like. Those are holographic, and then this one is just my logo. All right, so we'll keep those in there. And let's see what we can fit in the organza. Go ahead and put the smaller item in the organza. And then the swag, of course. And the 2 bead mixes. And we'll close that up. This one will be by itself. Just gonna put that off to the side. And then all my orders get a postcard with a note. So So we have the postcard, and now we pack. So I'm gonna use a big one for this. This is one of my bigger mailers. And I tend to put the postcard in first because it's what gets caught. And then we'll put the Soft Legs kit. Put the earrings. The pliers, and then the organza bag full of goodies. And I just kind of like feel it to where there's no like high point in the package. I kind of want it to be pretty even, so I'll twirl the stuff around, and then I will wrap it. And then this will be my front. My packing slip will take up about that much, but I always include some fun stickers. I used to be big into planning, and so some of these are left over from my planning days, but I just love them so much. I can't get rid of them. This one's one of my favorites actually. But we will put, I think, some of these. I like the be kind, be nice, repeat. That's kind of like my mantra. You know, like doctors have to say like do no harm or whatever. Why do harm when you could just not do anything, you know? So put some Hello Kitty on there. I love a good Hello Kitty moment. And then on the back as well. Put this blue one. So here are the stickers, and I'll put the packing list on, or the packing label on here, and I will send that out. So congratulations again to Debbie. Thanks to all who entered my my giveaway. Maybe you will get the next one, so keep your eyes out. I like to do giveaways quite often, and so you may have a chance to get one. So since it is New Year's Eve, I do want to kind of share some things that we could be looking forward to in the next year in regards to the channel. And these are all like up to change if I get feedback from you folks, because this channel is for you. It's not exactly for me. I definitely love being part of this community, but I also want to give you content that you like and that you enjoy and that you want to keep coming back and watching, because after Beadmas I was finally able to apply to get monetized for the channel, so that's super exciting. And so that's just like one step closer to like the end all goal when it comes to me retiring from the military, and then being able to continue this as part of a way to support myself, but also to have like this really cool community. So in the new year, let's do and we can have some goals. I know some ideas that I want to do. We can go ahead and change to gray. I definitely want to do like a fancy bead Friday or something similar. Basically, use your good beads. Once, I love pencils, by the way. It's a little known fact about me. Once a week, we use the good beads. Because look, guys, we can always take those pieces apart if they do not fit, you know, what we like. So another idea would be more upcycling. And that can include pieces that we made that we don't love, like thrift finds, and pieces we made and don't love. Again, that kind of feeds into that fancy bead Friday. So if we found, like, hey, we did a fancy bead Friday, we didn't love what we made, we can put it into upcycling, and that helps, you know, with overconsumption, right? What other ideas have I had? I've wanted to start a bead weaving series. Basically, so it would be kind of like a playlist where I would update it probably once a week, and so those that would like to learn how to bead weave can just, and I'm talking like bare bones, like the cheapest way to get started bead weaving. Like, you don't need all the fancy stuff. I'm only going to tell you exactly what you need to get started. Just a little taste, right? Just a little taste to see if you like it. And then once you do, then you can go ahead and purchase all the things that a lot of us beaders like to do, right? But this is strictly for like exposure to bead weaving. And then what else? I want to start incorporating polymer clay back into my designs and maybe do a mini series. I used to be big into polymer clay. Some of my older pieces that are still available for purchase still have some of my handmade polymer clay beads, and it's just so cool. So with all of these, guys, like when I'm going through them, let me know in the comments if you like it, if you don't, if you're not interested in it. Like, this is all for you, okay? The next one, I do want to finish the Air Force Art Contest pieces and submit them. And I think that's going to be in January, probably. But I kind of want to make a couple videos showing you like how I finish my pieces that I use for competition. And I did win third place in one of these one year, the year that I was able to submit. Last year was just, well, 2024 as a whole was just I'm going to tell you right now, for me personally, a dumpster fire. I don't know about you, but it was a dumpster fire. And that was just because I was just going all out, trying to do every single thing, and I'm hoping to bring back a little bit more control into my life in 2025. So this is, you know, hopes to doing that, hopefully. So we'll see about that. Next, I also want to upload about 5 times a week. So after we did Beadmas, I noticed a lot more, like, some of my videos didn't do too great, but I noticed a lot more interaction, and that's like, I love that because I love seeing you guys in the comments. I love talking back and forth with you, and so I do want to upload 5 times a week, but down in the comments, let me know when you like to watch YouTube the most? Do you do it before bed? Do you do it first thing in the morning? Do you like to do it at lunchtime? Like, when is a good time to upload? Because I'm finding that to be a little bit difficult, and so I really can only film at night. And so I get so excited and I still want to post the video that same day. So I'll film it, I'll edit it, and then I will post it that same day. And sometimes I feel like it misses an audience because it's posted so late at night. So if I need to start filming the day before and posting it for the next day or whatever at a certain time, just let me know. I also want to get into shorts a little more. And I started this thing called Beat of the Day. So it's basically me going into my stash and finding a bead of the day to feature. And I love doing that because I just love looking at all the beads, and I think we're all pretty similar with that. So yeah, let me know if you like shorts. Do you watch shorts ever? Or are you still just like, shorts just aren't my thing? I feel like shorts aren't my thing, but then I still see I find myself watching them, so I guess they really are. But I want to like reach new people as well. I also want to do more charity work. And I've talked about this before, but either with Dress for Success, the Gary Sinise Foundation, or any other kind of like at need sort of areas, like people in our community that need help, etc. Because I am in a very fortunate position to where this is still my hobby, and that I still have a really great job that provides me income. And so anything extra that I earn from this business, I can put back into charity, at least for now. And so why not help where you can, right? Like, don't be too greedy, just make enough to, you know, be satisfied, and then give the rest to where it's needed. And so that's something I really want to focus on. So I'm going to draw a couple stars, and we'll see if we can do another something with charity this year. I want to start a basically a nomination based Happy Mail. And it kind of goes along with this kind of thing where, like, hey, this hobby is not what I use to finance my life or my family. And so I like to hear your stories. And so if you have like a friend or a family member or whoever that you really think is deserving of just some happy mail, maybe they're going through a tough time, maybe they did something really great for you, maybe they've just been there for you for 30-40 years, whatever it may be, I want to start doing at least once a month, kind of sharing their story. We can take names out of it, right? Or just use first names, and basically share a story as to why they are so great and why they deserve to have a little happy mail package. And I will either make them a piece of jewelry, or send a piece of jewelry that I have, send a little note that says, hey, someone's thinking about you, somebody loves you, etc. And hopefully can bring a smile on somebody's face, because that's what this is all about. Like, if you're going through life to only put a smile on your face, I think you're kind of doing it wrong. That's kind of my philosophy. And so if we could start that, it's just spreading positivity, because that's what I'm all about. Like, the world is already full of negativity, like just sad news. And so we can control kind of this part of the internet, right? This part of our world, to where we can just choose positivity and to celebrate kindness. And so that's kind of what I want to do with that. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, and if you have somebody that you'd like to nominate. Next, I would like to work with more creators, and I have so many people in mind, but there are so many generous and wonderful people out there in the bead community that I would love to work with and promote their patterns, their creativity, their shops, their everything, right? And so if we can lift each other up, there's definitely a place in the world for every single one of us. This is not a competition, in my opinion. And I like to celebrate the unique qualities about every individual. And so I would love to work with more creators, especially on YouTube or lives. I love lives. I like watching lives. I like interacting with people in the comments, and it's just really a lot of fun. Lastly, this one is kind of superficial, but I want to, now that I have a wholesale license, I want to attend one bead show or do one bead tour. I would love to go with Joe Wiseman or Potomac Beads to the Czech Republic. That is like holy grail, right? And I would love to do that. I would love to take you along with me, like film it and everything, right? I think it would be so much fun. I feel like I could meet a lot of like cool friends there that have like the same interest, right? But honestly, like the Czech Republic is just honoring how those beads have been made for, you know, I guess 100 plus so years, right? And so just be so nice to see. I'm a little bit of like a history geek, and so it would be really cool to see that part of history and like meet like-minded folks. And so I would love to at least attend one bead show. I'm having my eyes on Tucson. But if I don't do that, then I would love to go on a bead tour with either Joe Wiseman or Potomac Beads. And then last, well, I said the last one was lastly, but I do want to add one more, and that is to show gratitude. And celebrate others. So that last one, it kind of hits home for me because I just want to say thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. Like, I've never felt like, I think a lot of people with like neurodiversity or whatever, right, like have this thought in their life, like they feel like they're an alien, like walking among the earth. Like, it's hard to find like-minded people. And so this community has kind of made me feel like a human, if that makes sense. And so it's like I finally found people that are like positive and great and creative and generous, and they just want the best for other people. And so I just want to just show gratitude and celebrate you guys, and especially into your creative works and everything. So if I can do that by like, you know, if you send me pictures, I can feature some of your pictures on YouTube, and, you know, like maybe I'll try my hand at your technique or your idea, and maybe that would be a lot of fun. And so here, I guess, are my goals for, let's see, let's get another marker. This will be for 2025. All right, so I will keep this in my own, I might like tape it up at my wall, like right behind this camera, just so I can like be reminded of what I've kind of pledged myself here to, and then maybe we'll revisit it at the end of 2025. But please check in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you think about some of these ideas. If there's something you'd like me to add, please let me know, and then maybe I'll consider it and we can add it to the list. But anyways, I hope everybody has had a safe, relaxing, recharging holiday season, and I hope you're ready to kick ass in the new year, 2025. This is going to be our year. Let's manifest. Let's manifest. Like, this will be our year. We are going to have fun. We are going to learn things about ourselves. We are going to show gratitude. We are going to celebrate. And we are going to give back. And so I hope that you stay along this journey with me, and I will see you soon. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye.